Yeah, Gene, it's interesting. When State Senator Troy Carter announced his campaign for Congress, he said, "Out of darkness comes the light." And here we are in his district right now, trying to restore the light in parts of the CBD. Crews right now, in the time that the Congressman-elect started talking, power crews got along Magazine Street, and we have two trucks, at least here on this stretch of the street, just having started their work within the past few minutes. Little commentary there as you see some of them trying to get those wires together and turn back on some of those lights that had gone out just, let's see, 10:07 right now. So more or less an hour ago, those lights had gone out for a good part of this stretch. We do have a few buildings along the CBD that do have their lights on, but when it comes to a majority of the buildings in the district on this will normally be a busy Saturday night, the lights are off, the traffic lights are off, quite importantly. So those vehicles that are getting through from place to place really have to rely on the system of one at a time. Usually, some of them not following that rule, but typically you just got to take a step, take a stop, and go. Take turns along those stretches of four parts of the street. So that's where we are right now, Poydras and Magazine Street. This is something that happened just about an hour ago. We spoke shortly ago with somebody who was here as he saw the glow that led to the darkness along the CBD. So still not sure what caused the fire and still not sure how connected that is to the power outage, although we can only imagine there is quite the connection. So we're still waiting to hear from those power officials on what is behind this, how long we can expect the lights to be down, at least for much of the CBD. So we have these power crews just getting onto the scene, at least from where we're standing, within the past 15 minutes. So from there, we'll get a better sense of, again, how long this will be taking, this lights on process, if you will. So many of the fire trucks, too, police cars, not as many as there were before, but still quite the presence along much of that stretch. And we do have those trucks backing toward that part of Magazine Street here. So that's pretty much what they're doing. They have a crews out, subtly making their way, if not to another part of the street, then backing up a little bit closer to the sidewalk here to figure it all out. So this is something definitely we'll be keeping track of all throughout this newscast and online, WDSU.com, the WDSU mobile app as well, and all throughout WDSU News here at 10 o'clock. Many of these crews right now, let's see where that one's going, I guess a little bit deeper into the street on, again, what is busy Saturday night typically, especially more people getting the vaccine, more willing to go out because of COVID, but this is, again, one surprise that nobody really expected. So we are live here in the CBD. I'm Harrison Golden. Back to you in the studio.